I live? Yeah, just kidding. I knew I was live. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining me for another episode of HeatPressNation Live. Yes, this is the live stream where we talk all about heat transfer equipment. We do some demonstrations. And as of lately, we've been giving some stuff away. Now, today is no exception. Now, look, I'm gonna be honest. For Black Friday, Cyber Monday, got a little excited over here. I was giving away 2 gift cards. Today, I got one. I got one lucky winner, and you have a $50 gift card coming your way. Who's the lucky winner? I don't know. We're gonna find out at the end of the stream, so be sure to stay tuned. I wanna say what's up to the chat today. D is here. What's up, D? So good to see you again. Sonia Johnson says hi. Cindy saying hello from Texas. My pal CEG, Creative Expressions and Gifts, says, hi everyone, it's a lovely 55 degrees here in Orangeburg, South Carolina. Ooh, I am jealous. You know what's so weird is in the mornings out here, it's been in the high 40s, low 50s, few mornings, which I love. And then like by the afternoon, we're like already in the 70s. Last week we're in the 80s. So it's like, I'm ready for the cold weather, guys. Like I'm wearing a t-shirt today. Like, come on, like I want to bring out my jackets. Karen says, hi, first live. Oh, well, I'm very glad you're joining us today. Sonia says, Chicago, Illinois is freezing. Oh my gosh, I bet. Dietrich says it's cold high of 27 here today here in Michigan. Whoa, nice. Well, hopefully you guys are getting some snow. Whoa, I say hopefully because I love snow. We don't get any snow here in Southern California. So I say hopefully, but if that's not your deal, then hopefully not. Anyways, thank you guys so much, everybody, for tuning in. So today's really exciting. Today, and I have to pull up my notes here because I have a problem, as you just witnessed, is where I forget what I'm supposed to be talking about. No, I'm just kidding. I don't forget what I'm supposed to be talking about. I just lose track of when and where to get there. So today, we're talking about how to choose a heat press. So really exciting stuff. We've been running our Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. However, you know, a lot of people, this might be like your first venture into heat transfer territory. You may not know what to do, how to pick a heat press. So many options. Some are on sale, some are not. What do I even do? Well, today I'm gonna hopefully help you narrow down your options just a little bit, help you get into the right heat press for you. Now, really quick, before I do that, I'm gonna give just a super fast recap of our sale. Now, here's some good news. Our Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale has been extended to Cyber Week. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you still have a chance to save big on some major heat presses, vinyl cutters, even Sawgrass sublimation printers. So make sure you head on over to heat.press/cyberweek. It's right up there on the top right corner of your screen. Now, one thing I do have to mention, this sale is while excuse me, I'm so sorry. This sale is while supplies last. Now, we've already had some major deals go bye-bye. We've already had to say adios to a few major deals. My favorite deal of all, and if you didn't get this, you know what? That's on you, man. This thing was on sale for like well over a week. The Empress mug press. Remember that $50 mug press I was showing you guys last week? Well, it's back to regular price. It's $149.95 right now. Well, that's still discount. Okay, so that press used to be $200. Now it's $149.95. I think that might be the new price for it. But for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it was only $50. If you missed it, you missed it. I'm so sorry. We are not able to do any retro price adjusting. Once the sale is over, it's over. A few other items that are no longer on sale. The Stahl's Hottronics machines that were $200 off. Sorry, if you missed it, you missed it. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news this morning. There's a few other items. I think some of the 15x15 Black Series presses that were on sale, those completely sold out of our sale inventory. So now those are back up to regular price. So I'm saying all that to say this. Just because the sale has been extended doesn't mean our inventory has been extended. So that's something that you really want to keep in mind. So yes, and as you can see on screen here, we have tons of stuff that are still on super great, awesome discounts, but the most popular stuff and the biggest deals do tend to sell out. So you guys, this is your fair warning. If you see something you like, pull the trigger. It's not gonna get any cheaper. We're extending our Cyber Monday sale. It's now a Cyber Week sale. So yeah, just go for it. Alrighty. CEG, so glad I got my mug press for 50 bucks. Yes, honestly, that is such a steal. That was probably my favorite deal, not just from HeatPressNation's Black Friday, but from Black Friday, period. Like, dude, and I think I said this story like a bunch of times. On Black Friday, I went to Target at like 6 something in the morning. Dude, that sale was whack. I've been online shopping. Sales are like kind of weak, to be totally honest. But, geez Louise, sorry. So sorry, guys. I'm fighting off a cold over here, but I'm glad because I love you guys, man, and I want you guys to get all the best deals. All right, Cindy Melendez, I have good news for you. She says, wish HPN, oh, I see. Oh, maybe not so great news then. She says, wish the HPN Pro 1624 was on sale. You know what, me too. But the 16x24 auto open is on sale and it's an amazing deal. You're not gonna get the sure pressure like you would with the Pro, but I mean, that's like a $300-400 difference right now. So I mean, I don't know, might be worth it. Dietrich says, right, I got one of the 52-inch edges. Dude, those were, actually, let me just recap because you guys are calling out some of my favorites here. Where was it? Dude, the 52-inch edge was over 50% off. We were charging $529. Thank you. We were charging $529, and the regular price was like much. Basically, we were taking like we were charging $429, and you're taking $520 off. Now that one's still on sale. If you guys are looking for a sick deal on a large format vinyl cutting machine, dude, the edge. We got some more comments coming in here. Cat Munn is saying hi from NC, North Carolina. Beverly says, hey, from Chicago. I saw those extra Ys. Throws a coat to Sonia. Oh, that's so funny. Cindy says it's 61 today and 78 for Thursday. I wish, honestly, like outside, I think we're in like the mid 70s and we're probably gonna get warm by the weekend. Let's see. D says, thank you, HPN, for extending the sale. Dude, you're very welcome. Honestly, we are so grateful. First, let me just say this. HeatPressNation has some of the best customers on the planet. So we're very grateful to you guys, like honestly, for helping us make this sale really awesome. We're thankful that you guys choose HeatPressNation. We know you guys have a lot of choices in this industry. So the fact that you choose HeatPressNation, we're very appreciative. And our team went into this sale, like trying our very best to like, dude, how could we get like some of the best deals out there for our customers? So to see you guys taking advantage of these sick deals makes me happy. And I'm sure it makes the rest of the team very happy here too. Let's see. CEG says, I know I saved over $600 on my order. Yep. Let's see. D said, oh, thank you so much, D. I appreciate that. My pal Stevie is in the house representing NYC. Very, very cool. All right, so really quick here, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, cyber deals, what's he talking about? Let's get to the heat presses. All right, let's get to the heat presses. But really quick, some things I just got to tell you guys, Vinyl Systems, amazing deals. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, we're talking like over 50% off on some of these items. Craft Pro heat presses, as of right now, they're still on sale. But remember, our sale is while supplies last. Some of our best deals are already sold out. And when I say that, I'm talking about like the 1515 Black Series. Those sold out. Empress for $50 sold out. So yeah, don't wait any longer. I'm actually gonna head on over here to the table and let's talk heat presses, guys. All righty, I always think it's funny the way I have to sit on this chair. Let me get some awa here really quick. Awesome. Now, well, you know, no, more on this later. So anyway, so today we're talking about how to choose the right heat press. Now, let's say you're new to the market, or honestly, you're like, okay, I want to get into heat presses. You chose an awesome time because you can save a lot of money on starting up right now. Now, that being said, it can be overwhelming, especially when we're here and I'm here screaming in your ear, like, yeah, buy heat presses, blah, 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 you know, whatever, right? It's a lot of information to take in. So I want to kind of give you some tools to help you decide what's going to be the best heat press for you. And before I go any further, I'll say this. If you would prefer to talk to a live person, like a real life human, like myself, who knows their heat presses, the number's here on screen, somewhere right there. 800-215-0894. On the phone menu, you're gonna choose extension 1 or option 1. It's gonna put you through to one of our sales representatives. Definitely wanna give them a call. I might answer. I've been on the phones a lot lately, so yeah, maybe I'll talk to you. But anyway, so what I want to, so I'm going to show you 3 things that you want to look out for when you're picking a heat press. The first thing is budget. Look, here at Heat Press Nation, I know I'm yapping and yapping about all the amazing heat press deals, but I don't want to sell you on something you don't need. Here at Heat Press Nation, we're not about that. I'm not going to try to get you to buy like a $1,000 heat press when really your budget's only $700. And if your budget's like $400, I'm not going to push like, an $800 heat press on you. That's not what we do here. So the first thing you're going to want to consider is how much money do you have, right? That's really the great determiner, because we don't want you to overextend yourself. Now, if you are very confident in your business and you're willing to take on the risk of financing a heat press, then go for it. But even then, how much do you want to finance? Like, you still have to consider your budget. Whether you're paying cash or you're financing it, you still have to be aware, like, what's my monthly payment gonna be on it? Things like that. So starting off small from the bottom, all right? We have the M press. Right now we have the M press 9-inch by 12-inch heat press. I featured this press on a live stream last week. You could do a lot of cool things with that heat press. That press right now is on sale. It's only 189 bucks. That's the most affordable heat press that we carry at Heat Press Nation. If you can't quite spend $189 right now on a heat press, I suppose you could stick to an iron. Maybe you want to shop the used market a little bit. That's totally up to you. But right now, $189 for a 9-inch by 12-inch heat press, that's basically the starting point. Now, moving on from there, if you're doing this as you want to do this like professionally, you want to offer custom jobs for your customers, I would recommend going for a 15 by 15. And right now, as part of our Cyber Week sale, we have 2 heat presses that I would recommend. First, the M Press 15 by 15-inch heat press. That is a solid workhorse. Like, that is a really, really great machine. And it's coming in at, I want to say, around $319. Oh, you see it right there on screen. Yeah, $319. That's pretty cheap. Now, if you have a little bit more room in your budget, you could, of course, go for something like the Craft Pro 15 by 15. Right now, that's on sale. It's coming in just under 400 bucks, $399.97, and it's regularly 500. So you're getting a good savings right now. And of course, we have presses, up far above and beyond price-wise, But if right now you're really trying to stay on a budget, that's what I would recommend. Try your best to get into a 15 by 15-inch heat press. If you're doing this as a business, if you're just doing this to make some gifts for the holidays, or maybe you're doing this, you're just gonna make some ornaments, or this awards plaque, which I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, you could get it with a smaller heat press. That's where we kind of get into the nuances of your business and what you want to offer. That's when I would say, hey, instead of watching a live stream, why don't you give a call to one of our reps? 800-215-0894. I'm going to say that number a lot of times today. It's on your screen, though. Really quick here. CEG, thank you so much for the kind words. Says I could only shop with one company, and I chose HPN. I love that, you guys. Cindy says, good. I did order the 16 by 24 and I'm stoked. The price was amazing. Yes. CEG says, I talked to Christian yesterday. He was a great sales rep. You know what? That makes me very happy to hear. Christian is actually our tech support supervisor. All of my pals over in tech support yesterday, they helped us sales guys on the phone. And I was a little bit concerned because I know they know how to fix a heat press. So I'm really happy to know that Christian, I know he knows this stuff. So yeah, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. That's a great question. Deetris is asking, how long is it taking to get order out? Right now, because we're in literally our craziest week of the entire year, it's taking about 2 to 3 days to ship right now, max. Usually when we're not running our biggest sale of the year, we're shipping like next business day. Like, I don't know the exact percentage. I would say it's around like 90% plus, 95% of our orders in general go out next business day. But we do have right now, just because we're so busy, big shout out to our warehouse team, by the way. We got warehouses across the country right now, but especially here in California and Indiana. Those guys, man, those are my buddies, and they're killing it. So yeah, we're doing our best, but we have lots and lots of orders right now. If you were to order next week, It'll ship faster, but why wait? Just order now and anyways, get it sooner. Great question. Cindy is saying, man, you guys are selling for me. I don't even have to make any sales mentions. Cindy says, if you can, get the extended warranty. It's very affordable. It really is. You could add 3 years of additional warranty coverage for $99 on most HPN heat presses, if not all. And the cool thing about that, when you buy an extended warranty at Target, Walmart, Amazon, you're paying an insurance company and they'll just reimburse you a depreciated value for whatever you're getting. At HeatPressNation, my buddies in tech, Christian and his team over in tech support, they'll work on your press here in Fullerton, California. Like, we completely service our machines here in California at our location. So yeah, so real proud of that. Dude, CEG, I love my MPress 1515. It was my first heat press 11 years ago and it still works. Oh, dude, that is awesome. I could not ask for a better testimonial. That's great. Stevie Steve says, 1515 basically works for everything. Yeah, it really does. I think the exception would be like this shirt that I'm wearing today. It's like a 10.5 by, I wanna say 14. Oh no, that would still fit. What am I saying? Yeah, that'll fit on a 1515. Math isn't my strong suit in case you haven't figured it out. All right, I'm gonna get back to the comments in a minute. Let's continue. So now we're talking budget, right? You're coming in under that, you wanna be under that $500 mark, whatever. Now let's say you have a little bit more room in the budget. Well, you could go for a larger heat press if that's what you need. For example, we have like the 16, right now on sale, we have the 16 by 20 inch Black Series swing away heat press. The Black Series swing away is so underrated, it's criminal. And it's coming in under 500 bucks. So like, dude, that really is a killer deal. And I'm not just saying that. Like, this press is awesome. Oh, nice. Karen says, I got the 1620 Black Series swing away. So excited. By any chance, do you have a YouTube video dedicated to it so I could watch after the live? You know what? We don't, but I will have to get to work on that. Maybe that's why nobody knows about it, because I don't do any videos on it. But man, it's a killer press. I think you're gonna love it. So yeah, then you could go up into the 16 by 20 range. Again, this shirt, man, I'm not sure the dimensions on it. It might be over 14 inches tall. But I have a few shirts where they're like big. They're like 11 by 17 big. And so if you're doing oversized portrait graphics on your t-shirts, then yeah, you are gonna want a bigger press. Another thing, and of course I would know, right? I'm wearing a XXX t-shirt today. When you have a bigger t-shirt, if you're doing lots of XX, XXX, 4X, you have to center your t-shirt to the bottom plate of your heat press. And when you have that much extra fabric hanging off the edge, it's easier to center the garment on a bigger plate. So if your business, you wanna do, I'm not saying that you can't. I've done XXX t-shirts on a 13 by 9 Craft Pro before. So it's possible, it's just easier on a bigger press. So if you know you're gonna be doing lots of big shirts, like for guys like me, you're gonna wanna be getting yourself at least a 16 by 20. The 16 by 24 Signature Series is on sale right now. Killer, absolute killer price. If you want the 16 by 24 inch heat press with a slide out drawer standard, is $650. And if you want it with the auto open, it's $699. Oh, you guys, these presses regularly go for they regularly go for over $1,000. So that's an amazing deal right there. You see it on screen right now, $699 for the auto open 16 by 24. So that's kind of the size range. Now, that 16 by 24, our pals over at Silky Socks, they do these like men's boxer briefs, and you can actually fit the whole piece at once on a 16 by 24. Also, if you're doing just large oversized graphics, maybe you're doing some of the new products that we have, like the kitchen towels, you can fit the whole thing on a 1624. So yeah, it's really helpful for doing products like that, or if you just like having the option, maybe you wanna do the full length of the sleeve, pant legs, whatever. 1624 has your back. So that's kind of, usually when you go up in size, you go up in price. So when you're buying a new heat press, as you're considering size and price, they tend to go hand in hand. Now the exception is features. As you go up in features, you're gonna be going up in price as well. Auto open is a beautiful feature, especially if you're doing lots of t-shirts. That's because, as you'll see in a minute, it's a physical effort. You have to manually close and open the heat press. And when you're doing that 100 times, it can get tiring. So having auto open, it helps ease the physical load a little bit, minimizes operator fatigue, which is a real thing. The other thing auto open does is if you're multitasking and you're working on something, when an auto open machine is done, it opens up on its own. And that's really helpful to make sure you don't accidentally burn anything. So really cool. As you go up in features, you're going up in price. So maybe you do have $1,200, but you only need a 15-15 size. Cool, you could max that thing out. You can go for like a killer press, like I think like the Geonite DK16 is coming in around that price range. You're getting it with auto open, the super premium build quality. I mean, that's the machine that's gonna last you the next decade, you know? And so on. So you can go features, size, all that kind of correlates to the price. Now, one thing that you wanna consider, and this is what we're actually gonna be demonstrating today, is the style of your heat press. Some of you guys are purchasing a heat press for sublimation. Some people are purchasing for t-shirts. I've made a ton of t-shirts this week. Now I did press these on my swing away heat press. I could have easily pressed them on a clamshell heat press, and I kind of just want to show this one off. Honestly, I'm just using this as an excuse to show off this 6-layer HTV t-shirt that I made, I think yesterday. Honestly, this whole sales series has been a blur, excuse me. Yeah, so when you're choosing your heat press though, both can usually do both. And when I say both, we have clamshell style heat presses that open and close like a clamshell. That's where they get their name, really clever, right? And then you have swing away, where the top, it just goes straight up and down and it swings away to the side, right? In general, actually I should say, if we're talking garments, like t-shirts, it doesn't matter which one you pick. Go clamshell if you want, go swing away if you want, it doesn't matter. If you're doing thick, rigid sublimation items like this awards, oh, this one's not done yet. Like this awards plaque that I'm showing you today, if you want to do things like this, you're gonna want to get a swing away heat press. And that's because on a swing away heat press, as I mentioned, the clamshell, it opens and closes on an angle. So when you have a thicker item, it tends to hit the back first. It's a little bit harder to get even pressure. It's possible. I have done these plaques on my clamshell. It's just harder and not always possible for thicker items than this. So if you're doing sublimation, flat items that are thick and rigid, whether it's ceramic ornaments or wood panels or just different things like that, you're gonna wanna get a swing away. So that's what I'm gonna be demonstrating today, a swing away. Now, if anybody has any questions about heat presses, something I didn't cover, this was honestly just a basic guide. We have a full-length video, well, full-length for YouTube. We have a full-length video. It's our heat press buyer's guide. If you want more information on how to choose the right heat press for you, check that out. The link's right here. There we go, heat.press/guide. You can also call one of our sales representatives at 800-215-0894. I'm gonna answer some questions and then we're gonna get to our demonstration. Okay, so this is crazy. Okay, Creative Expressions and Gifts says, I can't believe the Empress 1515 is still the same price that I paid 11 years ago. My invoice says $319.95, so it only went up 2 cents. That is crazy. Now, full disclosure, you guys, if you're watching, this is the Cyber Week price for the Empress 15 by 15, but that is so crazy. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's really, really cool. Let's see. Oh, Kathy's asking, do we need the extra protection? No, you don't need it, but it's there for your peace of mind. And honestly, if you feel like you're gonna be putting your heat press through a lot of work, I would recommend getting the extra protection. Here's why. At HeatPressNation, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, we service our warranty here at our Fullerton location. We have all the parts here, all the spare parts, machines, all that stuff. So let's say you've had your machine for 3 years, you've paid this thing off like 100 times over, and then the heating element breaks. It's not typical, but maybe you have a crazy power surge. Maybe you weren't using a surge protector. I don't know. Different things can happen. Maybe, I don't know. Different things can happen, right? So you're 3 years in, heating element needs to get replaced, which is, again, it's not typical. I only say heating element because it's like the most expensive part to replace. If you have the extended protection, you're replacing that $250 element for free. or for the $99 you spent for that 3 extra years of protection. Heating element goes out, $250 part. We send that to you right away. It's not super easy to fix, but it's pretty easy to replace. And then a couple weeks later, you're working. Another power surge. Why haven't you bought a surge protector yet? Boom, you fry the computer gauge, $150 part. It's covered. And you're talking to us here. You're not dealing with like a third-party company. Like, we service it ourselves. So yeah, definitely, I would say worth it. If you're gonna be putting a lot of miles on your heat press, definitely worth it. Great question. Unfortunately not. So I don't wanna butcher the name. Paj the Beast says, any sales for pull-out drawer and not the auto open for the 1620? Unfortunately not. The only 1620, to my knowledge, that's still on sale right now is gonna be the Black Series swing away heat press. Oh, here's a good point. Sonia says, you have to have more room for a swing away. Or she's, asking the question, but yes, that is a good point. You do have to have more room for a swing away. So a swing away heat press, let's pretend this is my heat press right here, right? Here's my bottom plate, here's my top plate, right? So on a clamshell, it just opens and closes, right? Not a lot of space. On a swing away, it's gonna swing out, and the way the access is you need extra clearance to the side of your heat press and to the rear of your heat press. Again, clamshell is just gonna open and close. The footprint is the footprint. Swing away heat press, you need extra clearance to the rear and to the side. So yes, you do need extra space. Kathy says, is there a swing away for 16 by 24? You know, not in that size specifically, but we do have the Hicks Swingman 20. That's a big boy. That's a beefy boy. That's the Jared of heat presses, all right? Very durable, very beefy. It's a 20 by 25. So it's bigger, and it is because it's one of the US-made premium brands. Hicks is really up there, really solid machine. It's gonna be more expensive. I want to say the Hicks Swingman 20, the 20-inch by 25-inch swing away, it starts at about $3,200, $3,600 maybe. It's in that price range, so yeah. But we have it, it's available. Cindy says the warranty is very adorable, $50 per year. It's true, and $50 to have that extra peace of mind. Now, I'll tell you this, your heat press from HeatPressNation is gonna come with a 1-year warranty standard, right? Covered for 1 year. After that, you have, or for the whole duration, you have free lifetime technical support. So if your heat press is out of warranty, please give us a call anyways. We'll get you a great deal on whatever parts are necessary to get your machine back up and running again. Our team's gonna talk to you, they're gonna troubleshoot. Sometimes it's as simple as just replacing a fuse, which you could get at your local electronics store. So yeah, but we'll talk to you, we'll make sure that we get your press up and running, for sure. Here we go. Oh, yep, CEG, yes, the swing away does need more room. You have to consider side and rear and make sure nothing is near it that can't handle extra heat. I do love the swing away. Yep, don't put it near, so if you look on our wall, can we show them the wall, Alex? I don't know if that camera's up yet. Anyways, if you look at our wall, or you know what? I'm gonna go over there in a minute. I'll show you guys. But yeah, we have some plastic siding on the wall, and that would melt if the press got too close to it. All right, let's go ahead and get to our demonstration. So today I'm gonna show you how we make one of these sublimation plaques. Creative Gifts and Expressions, can you add the warranty after you purchase your equipment? You have 30 days. You have 30 days to return your machine or add warranty on it. Great question. So here, we're making this awards plaque. Now, if you look overhead, I don't know if you could read it. I thought it was pretty funny. So you might be thinking, wait, did you award yourself something? Yep. This is my certificate of depreciation. And you probably can't read it. Signed by all my coworkers. And on the little, I thought that was funny. Found rock bottom and kept digging. So this is just a joke, of course. You could use these for whatever you want to. You could make, obviously, real awards with it. You could tease your friends. So today I'm gonna show you how we make it, starting here. Sorry, let me scoot my chair up really quick here. There we go. All right, so now these awards plaques, they do come with a plastic cover. And that's gonna keep the front surface nice and clean and scratch-free while it's in transit and while you store it. So here's my print. Now here's something interesting. Usually we don't have this extra border around our print area. I thought it was a certificate for the warranty. Oh, that'd be fun if we sent them on these. So yeah, so usually you have this thing laying flat. We don't have a border. So because we have a border, what I usually do is I'll just place my transfer face up and go face down, but I don't have a visual point of reference to know if it's centered or not. So what I found instead is if you're working in a bright enough room, this paper is kind of see-through, you know? It's a little bit see-through. I'm wondering if I could, let me try something here. Only because it's so doggone bright in this room. No, that does not help either. I was gonna shine my flashlight on it to see if it would work, but that didn't work. Anyways, just trust me, I could see through the sheet a little bit. So what I do is, excuse me, I can visually see the edge of my transfer, so I'm gonna align it up into one corner. And because my paper is slightly see-through, I know that it's gonna work. Now, what I'll do is I'll hold it in place and I'll gently crease the edge. I'll follow it along with my fingernail across the surface of my transfer. And I'll just do that a couple times. And what that crease is doing is it's letting me know I can visually see the edge to make sure that my print is lined up properly. It's also gonna help it not move so easily, but because we're sublimating, I am going to actually tape it down. So with this in place, what I'll do is, and I'm gonna pull this off the edge here so I can get it to wrap. I'll show you guys how this looks right now. So what I'll do is I'll get this tape and I'll just wrap it around the edge. That's fine, that's not gonna hurt it. And I'm just gonna visually inspect it one more time. These are a little expensive. I mean, they're not super crazy expensive, but they're a little expensive, so I don't wanna ruin it, right? And, but now it's ready to head on over to my heat press. So let's go. So now I have my Signature Series. This is actually the Signature Pro. This is still on sale, by the way. Our Signature Pro heat press. 15 by 15. I'm gonna put a piece of parchment paper on the bottom. I'm gonna put my plaque right here at the center of the heat press with the transfer facing up. And then I'm gonna cover it with another sheet. Bring this over. I've already adjusted my pressure here. For sublimation, you don't need a heavy pressure. A nice medium pressure will do. 60 seconds on the clock, 385 degrees. And let me see, let's get to some questions here. CEG, I love that certificate. Ship that extra one to me. You know what? I'll see if we can. That's funny. Let's see. Cindy says, I use an LED lamp. Oh, that's such a good idea. Yeah, that really helps to kind of just shine through it and make sure that you're centering your stuff properly. Great idea. CEG, I sometimes hold mine up to the light or crease it to make sure it's placed right. Yes, so my ornaments, I always hold them up to the light to make sure. Too lit to quit. How do you add extra warranty after you purchase? Plus, I'm still excited for my press to come. And even though FedEx has been playing with me with their updates, oh, I know, cut your drivers some slack, guys. It's their craziest time of the year. But if you're within 30 days of purchase and you want to add warranty, you're going to have to give us a phone call. Number's on screen, but it's 800-215-0894. Yeah, give us a phone call. We'll place the order over the phone to add your warranty, and then we'll register it in our system. So that way, all you got to do when you call back to our tech support team, they'll be able to find your warranty and you'll be covered. Yeah, very cool. All right, so this is really hot. So I'm gonna do this right here. We're gonna go peel this over here. Let it cool down for just a moment. All righty, let's see. Do you have the hole right away? Do I have the hole the right way? Oh my gosh, that is a great point. I know I do on this one. What they're referring to is on the back, these plaques have holes so you could hang it on the wall. And on this one, I made sure to align it right. We're about to find out if I got lucky. So let's see. I'm just gonna peel from the center. There we go. It's still pretty hot. Woo! And yes, I got lucky, and yes, it is aligned properly. So, whew, that could have been scary, but yeah, check it out. Now, look, I know I'm being funny with my certificate of depreciation, but dude, it actually, like, the colors look fantastic. So I'm gonna hold this up to the Excuse me. I don't know if you guys could read that. It says, in recognition for somehow managing to do worse this year than you did last year. Like, for real, how does that even happen? And then it signed all your coworkers. Obviously, this is a joke. I've been killing it this year. Okay. But then over here it says, found rock bottom and kept digging. So, we're just joking around. We're having a good time with my certificate of depreciation. But really, I just wanted to show you, because it's sublimation, you get amazing definition. Like, the colors on here are absolutely fantastic. The photo quality, well, this is like from a screenshot of a screenshot, so it's not the best picture. But everything else, you could clearly see how crisp it all came out. So that's really cool. And yeah, so obviously I'm joking around with the whole certificate of depreciation, but I wanted to show you guys. So now this is a perfect example of something that requires a swing away heat press. So if you're seeing this, you have a sublimation printer and you're like, dude, I could make money with like novelty plaques and awards, right? Go for it. Maybe you work at an awards shop and you sell trophies and you want to add these cool printed plaques. These are so much faster and easier to customize than engraving a plaque. Ugh. Look, I love engraving. It's cool and all, but this is so much faster, quicker, and easier, more colorful than engraving. So yeah, engraving has its place, but if you want to offer these to your customers, you could buy these blanks here at HeatPressNation.com. Sublimation printers here at HeatPressNation.com, swing away heat press. All right, well, that's gonna do it for my demo for today. And if my demo's done, I wonder what time it is. It's giveaway time. I have a $50 HeatPressNation giveaway for you right now. $50 HeatPressNation gift card to give away to you right now. So go ahead, I'm gonna give you guys a second. I gotta fix this chair, it keeps rolling away from me. I don't know what to do about it. All right, so here's how you enter to win. In a few moments, you're gonna see a hashtag come on screen. All you gotta do, sorry guys. Mute my mic. I'm not trying to create suspense. Sorry, I just had an itchy throat. All you have to do to enter is just comment the hashtag. So again, you're gonna see a hashtag come on screen, comment the hashtag, make sure you use the £, the hashtag, make sure you don't add any spaces, and make sure you spell it right. It's gonna come up, there it is. Comment swing away. Yes, so we used our swing away heat press for this plaque today. All you gotta do to enter the giveaway, comment swing away. You could comment once on our Facebook live stream and once on our YouTube live stream. Let me get to this question before it gets wiped out by all of our comments here. Sonia says you could do photo ones. Yes. CEG loves the fact that you can do full color photos on the plaque. D says, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, D, for joining us. I appreciate it. And there we go. Comments are wiping it out. Sorry. Hold on before it gets, Too to Quit says, thanks everyone. Most definitely will purchase that. Yes. Awesome. Very, very cool. Okay. We're going to give you guys a minute or so to go ahead and comment that. In the meantime, I'm just going to quickly recap our deals while you guys are entering and commenting, swing away, swing away, swing away. I don't see anybody's misspelling it, so good job on that today, guys. And remember, if you're watching on Facebook, comment on Facebook, then go to our YouTube live stream and comment over there as well. Same for Facebook, for YouTube. If you comment on YouTube, head on over to the Facebook live stream and comment there. We're on Facebook and YouTube at HeatPressNation, so we're not hard to find. Really quick, I do want to let you guys know, right now, if you're looking for like a 1515 heat press, I personally would recommend getting the Craft Pro 1515 because it has a slide-out drawer. That's probably one of my favorite deals right now. If you could afford it, the Signature Series 1515 is on sale. That also has a slide-out bottom plate. And I want to say that one's on sale in like the let me see if I can find it actually. So many deals here. It's insane. We've been adding products to our sale for the past several days, for like a few weeks now. So many things on sale. And oh, okay, well, that's it. Entries have been cut off. We're gonna let our app do its thing. It's gonna randomly select one. We got one winner today of our $50 gift card. So let's see, fingers crossed. And Sheila Bachman, yes, congratulations. You are our winner. So do me a favor, Sheila. Yay! By the way, congratulations, Sheila Bachman. Sheila, do me a favor. Send an email to that address on screen, winner@heatpressnation.com. We're going to leave that on screen for you for a few minutes. Winner@heatpressnation.com. Please send us an email so we could get you your $50 digital gift card. We're going to leave that on screen for another moment. Write it down, whatever. Do what you got to do. Winner, WINNER, @heatpressnation.com. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you guys so much for joining me for another episode of Heat Press Nation Live. Look, I said it before, I'll say it again. Our Cyber Monday sale has been extended. It is now a Cyber Week sale, but even though our sale has been extended, our inventory is the same. So as these items are selling out, that's it. They're done. When they restock, they're getting restocked at full price. With no exceptions, no exceptions. Please don't call. Please don't make me be a bad guy, guys. No exceptions on the pricing. I really want to appreciate everybody who made their purchase, making this a really good sale for us. And even though there's a few items that are no longer on sale, there's a bazillion items that are. So get your booties on over to heatpressnation.com. Take advantage of literally our best sale of the year. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. Thank you so much. Sonia and Dee, thank you guys so much. Yes, Dee, I will. I'm gonna go get some hot tea right now for this nasty little throw. Yeah. All right, everybody, adios. I hope you have a great week.